G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am of course Acalphalos, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends of Runeterra. We are going to be doing the new Targon campaign here, the new 4-star Targon campaign called the Star Forges. So the boss of this battle, as we all know, and you've probably already seen, is Aurelion Sol. And let me tell you, this is one heck of a campaign. To put it really crudely, this is just a absolutely shithouse campaign, if I'm gonna be very blunt with you. That's because every node and every battle is just a champion, and each champion has a legendary power, and on top of that there is already a special rule legendary power here. So basically it's just a a pain to deal with essentially. But yeah, we are gonna still attempt it and see how it goes. Now you might have already caught the the sneak peek of the Aurelion Sol boss battle itself. I did that test run with Jinx, and as you can see here, I got the completion with Jinx. So for today's episode, we are gonna use Misfortune into this, and I'm hoping to get the Bilgewater prerequisite here done. But unfortunately, as you can see, I have not done so. I did do a couple of test runs, and the closest I got was like the second battle before Aurelion Sol, and basically that's it. I didn't manage to get far, so I'm not really sure about this particular episode either. We're just gonna find out together, I suppose. But regardless, we're just gonna quickly get into it, so I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm also not gonna be too concerned about time either. The main objective today is to get the run complete and potentially show you how it goes. But if it takes long, it takes long. I'm not gonna split the episode into two or something, so it's gonna be the entire run. Okay, so let's just quickly go over what I am running on Misfortune. And by the way, as usual, I usually talk about why I'm using a certain champion into the run itself, in terms of the storyline or in terms of the lore or something. But for today's episode, and I think for this series, we're not gonna focus on that, because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna use champions that I think I am comfortable with. So I'm not gonna give too much concern to storyline and all that. But regardless, we are gonna go with Misfortune. So the reason why I'm going Misfortune is because, frankly, for me, I find she's easy to play, and she's actually kind of aggressive. So given by the playstyle here, I'm not actually parroting this, but this is my personal experience. She is really aggressive, and yes, she is quite easy to play, so I like it. As long it's easy and simple to understand, and if it works, it works. That's my objective. But as I said earlier, I haven't really gotten it to work yet. The closest I got was like the second battle, so take with it that theory as you will. That's the idea here. Okay, so let me just quickly go over the relics first. So I am going with a Luden's Tempest, a Krongard Inheritance, as well as an Everfrost. The Luden's Tempest here is because I want that extra 1 damage here. It should work really well with Misfortune's Love Tap and eventually her, her Bullet Time, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that will essentially deal 2 damage every time, and it should be good. Level up Rally is really nice from what I found. The Krongard Inheritance works really well here with Misfortune. So because she needs to see you level up, right? See you attack to level up, she's probably going to be on the board, and because she's on the board, it's a guaranteed rally when she levels up. So very nice item to have, in my opinion. Now I am going with a common Everfrost here because I think this is the item that I would like to work with. So out of several tests that I have done, I've actually tried stuff like the where is that item? I've actually tried basic stuff, to be fair with you. Stuff like the Ginsu's Ridge Plate, attack grant me +1/+1. Really the simple stuff, and hopefully it works. But it didn't really work out too well. I would find the health that scales up isn't really that beneficial, because chances are the AI is going to summon a really strong enemy, so it's not really going to be that great in the long run. I tried the quick attack as well, and for the same reason with the Ginsu's Ridge Plate, that's why I'm not going with it. I'm just gonna basically go with the Everfrost here because I think the stun could be useful. So yeah, it's, I would say, one of a pocket pick, if you will. I'm not really sure what you'll call this, but we're just gonna give it a shot, and if it works, it works. I'm not gonna tell you right now that this is the strat, because like I said, I haven't really got a successful run with it yet. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say it's a strat. But anywho, let's quickly go over to the star powers, and I'll show you what I'm going with. So nothing but Powder Monkeys, 2 round start, summon a Powder Monkey. I think this is vital because this is going to be guaranteed at least 1 damage every round. So this is similar to the Jinx run, or if you use Jinx for this particular run. Basically what you need to do with Jinx is just make sure that she's on the board and keep summoning units. Essentially, it's gonna automatically take out the Nexus itself. So yeah, that's why I'm going with the nothing but Powder Monkeys 2 here, and that's another reason why I'm going with Misfortune. So I'm focusing on practicality over a certain champion. So Misfortune's practical and easy to use, and that's why I'm going with her. Most wanted +1 starting mana, and when allies attack, draw a unit. This one could actually be really, really good, because if you combine this with the, what power is that already? I can't remember. The one where you draw a unit and you get +1/+0. That one could actually be really, really good with the most wanted. But I'm mainly getting, I'm mainly happy and satisfied with the +1 starting mana. If we get something like a mana flow that gives us more mana gems, I'm definitely going to pick it up. But as a starting point, I think this is a really, really good power to pick up. So champion level here, I am at level 28, and I think at level 28 is the magic number really, because level 28 is probably the last level where you're gonna get a very beneficial upgrade overall. 40 starting next itself, this could be good. I know the rare relic slot is at level 30 and the support upgrade is at level 5. Sorry, not level 5, but level 29. But we're just gonna ignore it for now because first of all, I don't want to grind anymore. So I've been grinding with Misfortune for quite some time. When I came back from work, it was it was still during daytime, and right now at the time of recording, it's already at night. So it's taken quite some time. But yeah, support upgrade 5 is and rare relic slot 3 could be useful if you are invested into grinding. But I'm not invested into grinding at the moment, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much the strategy and idea on Misfortune. So let's quickly head back out and we're gonna take a look at this slugfest of an adventure, if you will. So special rules here: legendary climb. When the foe summons a champion or levels up, double its stats. Really, really annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and start this adventure. Okay, we're all loaded in. So this is the Targon map for those of you who have not attempted this adventure yet. I know some of you out there might be new to the game, but don't worry. If you guys are short of XP, this is just a small little side tangent. If you guys need to farm some XP, take a look at the weekly adventures. I would say weekly adventures are a very, very good way of farming some experience points. But anyway, coming back to the map, so I got to about somewhere around here or here if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember which one. It was one of the earlier runs that I did. I got to about somewhere here and then I just died instantly. So, you know, take with it as you will. But anywho, let's quickly head back to the start. Our mini boss is Zoe here, and our second boss is gonna be Zed. By the way, I should add, these are actually gonna change every time you start a run. So yeah, it's not gonna be a set in stone thing. Sometimes it could be maybe a Fiora or something, but for this particular run, it's gonna be a Zoe and a Zed. So yeah, basically that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the first node here. I can already see our first challenge is probably gonna be Sejuani. What power does she have? Round end, grant the foe's unit +1/+1. Okay, this isn't too bad because the one that I don't like is the if I can pick up Zoe here and hopefully it pops up for us. It's not this one. What about this one? This is not the one either. There's one about, I think it's called Unyielding Determination or something. What it does is essentially upon death, the AI will get 30 health back and every unit gets a +1/+1. I don't really like that one because essentially it will mill you before you could, you know, deal some significant damage back essentially. But yeah, that's my personal experience. Your mileage might vary. I always like to say that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at this first power here. And okay, we get a legendary power here. Game start, shuffle 10 level 2 champions into your deck. They cost 1 less. When an ally dies for the first time, summon a haunted tomb. When you draw a card, give allies +1/+0 this round. This is the one that I was saying, the draw a card, give allies +1/+0, but I have a legendary power here, so I am gonna pick this up. To be fair, I'm not sure if this is gonna be beneficial because we need a lot of mana for it, but yeah, I'm still gonna pick it up. I think a legendary power is just too good to pass up. Okay, so let's take on Sejuani here.
Trust nothing but your strength.
Alright, power overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. Endure, when the foe summons a unit, grant it +1/+1. So it's gonna be a double whammy essentially. Okay, we get some good champions. I'm happy with that. We get Misfortune here as well. So I think we're just gonna keep this. Let's bring on Ari.
The hunt eternal. Captivating.
Let's drop Misfortune here. Actually, hold on. I want to see what it summons first, because we have the Everfrost. The strat here, well, again, not really a strat, but the idea here is to see if the AI summons something too powerful. We bring on Misfortune, she stuns it, and then we can, you know, counteract and react from there. So I'm going to pass the turn first. It could be a little bit risky, but I'm going to see what it does. Ah, damn it. That was definitely not what I wanted to do. I would have preferred if it summoned something and then we bring on Misfortune, we stun it, and then we can attack, but that's obviously not the case. Let's drop Yasuo here. Actually, that could be good. We could get one stun with Misfortune, so... sorry, you could get one kill with Yasuo, so it could be decent overall. Let's bring on Yasuo.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
The Winter's Claw.
Alright, happy to trade the 2-1 here. We'll keep Monster Harpoon for maybe Sejuani or something. So yeah, we'll pass the turn. Alright, no more mucking about. I'm just gonna bring on Misfortune. Lesson learned.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
We feast tonight, Varg.
Right, I think we can safely attack with this. We want to keep Misfortune on the board, so I'm gonna put Ari last, I would say. Something like this.
Some things never dull.
Run.
Something like
You
this.
can.
Right? Yeah, because I don't want Ari to recall any of our guys here. So I think we're just gonna attack like so. We should have the enough mana to play the Make It Rain and kill the Wolf Rider if you know, it still survives. Because Misfortune will do the deal 2. Should bring it down to 2, and the Make It Rain should take it out. Okay.
Tear them apart.
Oh, it takes out Yasuo, which is fine. Sorry, not takes out. It blocks Yasuo, which is fine. So we're just gonna accept this. Let's pass the turn. Sorry, end the round.
The storm approaches.
Okay, we'll do Monster Harpoon here. Let's do Jagged Butcher. That's the predict, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. We don't get a plunder buff, but it's fine. We'll play a Make It Rain first, then we'll get a plunder buff. And okay, we actually win next turn. Cool.
Ye started without me.
Too slow. That's why I'm the captain.
Alright, I get battle rewards here. Island Navigator is great because the scout could actually work with Misfortune, so I'm gonna pick her up. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, oh, this is a terrible fork here. We'll get to that in a second, but you know, as I'm thinking about it, that legendary power, I'm not sure if it's gonna be good because I just realized that it shuffles, yeah, it shuffles, you know, 10 level 2 champions into my deck. But we have the Hero's Welcome here. And Misfortune is going to be quintessential and basically vital to making sure that we get a good run. So I'm not sure if, you know, sorry, what is it? The 10 level 2 champions is going to be great. We're just going to have to see and hope for the best, I would say. At the end of the day, if all else fails, just press spacebar and pray. That's basically the idea here. Okay, so let's go ahead and head to the support champion. Okay, we get a Shen, we get Nasus, and Nocturne. I think we're gonna reroll this. Hopefully we get something much better. Teemo with free attack could be good because the... What is it? The mushrooms could actually be good to, you know, take out the AI by itself. Lysandra with the tough Nexus could also be decent, but from what I've found is that Lysandra actually is a little bit, you know, of a double-edged sword because she will bring on a lot of the frozen draws and stuff, so it's going to take a lot of space, and we need her to level up to get that tough, so I'm not really sure if that's the good choice in the long run. So, yeah, I think we're just going to pick up the Teemo here. I think the mushrooms are kind of decent, and I start a free attack with the elusive is always nice, so if we do get an upgrade because of our legendary power, Teemo would also be kind of good, so I think we're just going to pick him up. Okay, so let's see what our options here. We have a shop note, we have a item chest, as well as a gold chest. Usually in the runs, I always try to suggest that, you know, pick a champion that... sorry, not pick a champion, but pick a battle that will actually give you a better reward after that. But for this particular adventure, I would recommend the vice versa, if you will. So pick a champion first, which is easier to deal with, and then go with the you know, better whatever rewards that you have available. So let me just quickly see what we have on Ezreal here. Game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in their deck for this game. Foe spells cost 1 less. Round start, create a fleeting static shock in the foe's hand. The karma is probably gonna be that terrible karma with the start with 10 mana gems. Game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in their deck for this game. I know this sounds crazy, but I think karma could actually be good, because we must remember we have the 10 level 2 champions in their deck. They cost 1 less. And basically the idea with karma, I won't consider myself a master against karma, but essentially when you take on karma, right, from what I've found, the best tactic, if you will, is the, you know, the pass button is a friend. If karma doesn't come on, pass first. Hopefully karma comes on, then you react to it. That's what I found. But I think we're just gonna take on the karma. We're not gonna give it too much thought.
Always trust your spirit.
Okay, so unstable inventory. Game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in their deck for this game. Guided meditation. Game start, all players start with 10 mana gems. Frankly, this might be suicide, but we'll just have to see how it goes. We get Nora here, we get Teemo, and we get a Sejuani too. Sejuani could be important because we can Frostbite the Karma on turn 1 if it comes on. I think we'll reroll to make it rain. Let me just reread what Nora does first. I can't remember, to be honest. My memory is kind of bad. Your Mysterious Portals now summon 4, 5, 6, or 7 cost follows instead. Next is Strike. Plant a Mysterious Portal randomly in the top 4 cards of your deck. So basically we get to summon a random 2 or 3 cost follow. If your board is full, create a 0 cost fleeting copy in hand instead. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna reroll Nora. I know she could be good, but you know, I want to play aggressively from the get-go. So I really want good champions that are good with the aggression. So I'm just gonna reroll her for now, and hopefully we get something better. Okay, we get Nora again. I'm kind of happy we actually got Renekton here. What I will do is we're gonna bring on Renekton first, I would say. I want to see if I could draw out that karma, and then we can frostbite her with Sejuani. Yeah.
I'll rend a bloody path through the arena.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. Where there is life, there is hope.
All right, perfect.
Pain is nothing.
There we go. Let's drop Teemo first and get the... No, let's not do that. Let's actually attack first, I would say. I think attacking is much more wiser. Right? Should be. Yeah, because this is like, what, 15 damage. That's awesome. Yeah, this is gonna yield less damage, obviously, mathematically. But I just wanted to check first, just in case. Okay, so I think we'll just attack with this and we'll get our 15 damage.
Tenacity,
okay, I'm gonna drop Teemo here. Get the free attack off. We might have to weather the storm a little bit, so let's bring on Nora here.
Home is just around the portal.
I sincerely hope I didn't misplay this. Okay, I think we can give the vulnerable to Karma.
Get bloody, get paid.
Right, so we can sacrifice the Powder Monkey here. Okay, I think we should be fine. We should be fine. We should be okay. Okay, let's just bring on Misfortune. No, let's not do that. Let's actually bring on Aurelia.
Every blade, every beat in its place.
Because I'm thinking about the Blade Search here, in case, you know, it blocks something that's a little bit, well, unfavorable. But we should be fine, because this is 3 Nexus and, you know, elusive.
What do these yodel eyes see?
Okay, so let's attack.
Ride onward.
force of will.
Don't test me.
Many past lives in a single soul.
Oh, you have no idea how long I held my breath there. Basically, I was, watching with bated breath because I wasn't sure what's gonna happen. When I saw the fast spell coming on, I was really concerned. I thought, we somehow screwed this up, and then our two elusives were not gonna get damaged. But yeah, it worked. Thank God it worked. So we're just gonna resolve this. Jesus.
Who found a portal.
Okay, really lucky escape there. I'm so happy we got that. So yeah, looks like the aggression plan is actually working really well. So if all else fails, play aggro, guys. Just play aggro. Field promotion. The next time you play a unit this round, granted scout, it's now an elite. This could actually be good because the scout could work. The stone stackers 2-3 overwhelm. I think we're gonna pick up the field promotion, I would say. Because I want to save the rerolls for some of these power nodes, because I think powers are going to be far more important to making a successful run. So let's just go ahead and head to this shop node here, which is also kind of good because the shop node actually gives us access to a power. But actually, before we do that, let's see what Caitlyn and Ashe offers first. Hopefully something a little bit easier to manage, I would say. So round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. Ashe is okay. So this is the one, the unyielding determination. Again, this is not sound advice because you should always try to go to the enemy which you think is easier. But a rule of thumb that I would like to use and I would like to follow is to avoid anything with the unyielding determination. I find that it tends to middle the deck, our deck, before we could actually deal some considerable amount of damage after the effect kicks in. So I would say try to avoid that. So in this case, the Caitlyn is our only option, so which coincides with the shop node as well. So I think we're just gonna head up. Pick up a power here, and we get, when you summon an ally, give a challenge in this round. This could actually be really good because we can fashion out chances that are a bit more favorable for us. So I think we're gonna pick it up. We're not gonna reroll this. We don't even have enough gold anyway, which is, I think, just now was around 360. I would rather save the rerolls for the free powers, because if we could get a second legendary power or a second epic power, sorry, our first epic power, that would be far more useful, I would say. So we're gonna take on Caitlyn here.
I'm on the case.
Alright, power overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. On the case, round start, the foe plants a flash bomb trap randomly in the top 8 cards in the player's deck. Okay, we get Misfortune again, which is really good. We will keep one Island Navigator. I am gonna reroll the other one and the Petty Officer, because I know for a fact that we should have some champions in the deck. Hopefully we get something decent. Okay, I can work with this. This is decent. Nami, when you play a spell, grant +2/+0 to the weakest other ally that isn't immobile. This could actually be good because we will probably be using a lot of the monkey businesses. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna bring her on here, I would say. We're not gonna bring on Teemo. We'll keep that for the defending turn. That way we get a free attack. And the AI doesn't summon anything. Wonderful. That means we get a open nexus here, which is even better. Okay, I don't think we're gonna bring on Teemo here because I don't think it's that great. We can stun the Sting Officer, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Misfortune and stun it.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Okay, what I do want to do right now is I actually want to bring on Island Navigator. Because the Scout could actually be good at leveling up Misfortune. Caitlyn will come on, which is fine. But we should be, you know, Misfortune is the deal 2, so it should be enough to take out Caitlyn. Okay, we'll do that. Let's bring on Island Navigator.
Every wave is a path. News from the Undercity shift, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Alright, I know we give up the ephemeral there, but it should be fine. I'm mainly here because I want that scout. Let's drag Caitlyn to this guy. Let's drag the 3-2 to this guy. And we're gonna attack. I have a plan, don't worry. And this is the plan. Wonderful. 13 damage. Right on the money.
I'm proud to call myself Tidecaller.
Alright, more battle rewards here. We get summon a random 1 cost follower, deal 1 to a unit if one of your traps or boons activated this round, deal 3 to it instead. Okay. I think we'll just pick up the proximity puff cap. We are definitely not going to spend rerolls here, so we're going to pick this up. Droid champion is also good in case we don't get the champion we want. So, yeah, definitely. Right, let's head to the champion item chest here. We're probably going to get a lot of options. Oh no, it only selects for the champion that is registered. Right. It only shuffles champions into your deck once the game starts. Just to double confirm. Again, like I said, my memory is terrible. Yeah, shuffle 10 level 2 champions into your deck upon game start. Right, so that's why it's not showing up here. My apologies. Okay, so we're going to pick up a upgrade to Misfortune, I would say. Round start getting extra mana gem this round is actually big, so I'm going to pick this up. And let's take on Zoe here. We are not going to heal up because we are at maximum health for some reason. So we're just going to go to the shop and see if we could pick up a second power. Vanguard Lookouts. I know I say I don't want to spend rerolls, but if we could get a common power and something beneficial, I will. So I'm going to reroll one time and see what we get. If it's nothing beneficial, we'll just ignore it. And we get Higher Education, which is the power that is, you know, I said earlier, which works really well with Misfortune. When you draw a card, give allies +1/+0 this round. So I am going to pick this up for sure. It actually works really well with basically all the cards in our deck, because obviously with Misfortune's power, allies attack, draw a unit, so it's going to be a +1 guaranteed. So yeah, definitely a nice pickup there. So, alright, so Zoe, let's travel to her and then I'll go over the powers. Okay, cool. Level up. Game start. The 4 shuffles 10 level 2 champions into the deck. They cost 1 less. Sparky Kiddo. Round start. Create a random 3 or less cost celestial card in the foe's hand. Give it fleeting and reduce its cost to 1. So a copy of our power, but let's see if we could beat Zoe. Okay, very nice. Level 1 Jax, field promotion, Misfortune, and look who shows up. It is, of course, Varus. I actually have not tried Varus yet. Really weird because I didn't really have time to do so. Been grinding Misfortune to hopefully get her up to speed. But basically, yeah, this is my first time and probably my first rodeo with Varus. Let me just double check and see what he does, just to be sure. Darkin Bow activates twice and has max +10/+0. I think this could be good. When I play a spell or equip an ally, give me +1/+0 until the next time my bearer strikes. Yeah, this is definitely nice. So we are going to keep him here. I think we can keep this, and this is actually a really decent start. So yeah, I'm okay with this. Everything to yourself, gee. I wonder what else is going on in the vast infinity that is time and space right now. I have an idea. Let's actually bring on Ezreal here, and it's a really timely procurement of Ezreal, if you will. It's an elusive. We can block the Zoe. Yeah, so we're gonna bring him on.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Wonderful.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
I'm realizing how useful the Jax is gonna be. because Jax and Varus, both of them are, you know, they're gonna have equipments, right? So Jax is probably gonna be a very strong unit here. We'll have to see though. I think what I like to do is I like to pass the turn again. I know I did that in the first turn. It's a little bit risky, but I really want to see what it brings on. If it brings on something that is stronger than Zoe, we could potentially use Misfortune and stun it.
Looking into the future, I see purple.
Okay, it's fine. So, kind of weak unit. It's alright. We'll bring on Misfortune. We'll stun the Zoe.
Hey there, little one.
Fiora will get the guaranteed elusive damage, which is great. And I think we can just attack with this. It should be fine.
I'm too airborne. Nailed it.
Cute bird. He bulletproof. Cute face. Talon-proof.
Probably should have kept Misfortune. Okay, it's fine though, because we have the Powder Monkey, and this is the bonus of getting the Powder Monkey. We can use it just as a sacrificial unit, so that's why I went with Misfortune. I thought Misfortune would be a great option for this one. Okay, Hired Gun. When I'm summoned, grant the strongest enemy vulnerable. That could actually be useful here, so I'm gonna bring it on.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Not just the eyes, you know.
Okay, it's alright. Attack, summon, Valor, channel your strongest enemy. Misfortune might die here. So, I think what I'm gonna do... Valor is a 2-1, right? Just to double confirm. We might be able to circumvent that with a really neat and nice way of finessing it. It's a 2-1. Quinn's gonna attack again. Okay, let's bring on Varus.
Only revenge will quiet our minds.
There we go. We can sacrifice the 4-3 here.
My first gunfight. Son of a...
Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Island Navigator first. Again, we'll give up the ephemeral copy of it. I just want to get the Scout. Potentially get Misfortune to level up. Maybe not this turn, but Progress to level up. Actually, we could if we can bring on Teemo as well. Yeah, that's actually a very good idea. Okay, you'll see what I mean. Let's bring on Island Navigator first.
The ocean charts our course. You could say I got a life wish.
It's fine.
Blessed is motion.
It is Senna, but it's okay. We will, I think, bring Senna here. Bring the 8-5 here. I have an idea, don't worry. We'll commit this. Okay, Misfortune should level up this turn for sure. Let's bring on Teemo. We'll get the free attack. And I think you can see where this is going.
Reporting it.
And I'll bring on Jax.
Wanna line up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This ain't just a lamb.
Wonderful. And I think you can clearly see where this is going.
Let me change up my style.
Alright, so we use up the attack here. Misfortune levels up. We get the rally. And in case it blocks, we can counter with that. Which is really, really nice. Just for safe measure, though, I am going to drag some units here. So I think we'll drag Senna to the Jax, because it has quick attack. We'll bring Quinn to the 5-1 Powder Monkey. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring the 4-1... no, we'll bring it here, but it shouldn't matter, because Misfortune's bullet time will essentially kill it. So, yeah.
That's Captain Fortune.
Okay, we get the rally trigger, but it doesn't really matter. We win here. Cool.
to the rest.
Okay, more upgrades. So, ooh, Farsight Alteration is actually really good here because you must remember we are having we do have the power which essentially you know, shuffles 10 level 2 champions into our deck. And like I said at the start, Misfortune would be extremely vital to making sure we get a decent progression in the run because of the ability, and I believe you just saw that earlier how it, you know, worked to our advantage. So I think having Misfortune with the Farsight Alteration is vital, so I'm gonna pick this up on her. But frankly, things are going well so far. Looks like our first test would probably be up against us. So we have Fiora here. Round 10, grant the foe's units +1/+1, and Tahm Kench. When the foe summons a unit, granted +0/+2. I'm not really sure who do we go for here because these two actually seem much more manageable than the earlier few. But I need to see what rewards we get first, you know, past this. So let's go ahead and just pick up the power first. Spells cost 1 less when you summon an ally granted a random keyword. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up. This is vital, I would say. The keyword is important because we are gonna be doing a lot of summoning. So it's not a legendary power, but we're gonna keep the reroll for potentially the final node or something. If we have a rare or buff that I deem is beneficial, we are gonna pick it up. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste the reroll here. Okay, so we have an item chest here as well as a champion item chest. This is a spells chest down below. I think, all in all, because you know, in my opinion at least, I feel like Tahm Kench and Fiora are both on similar level of difficulties. I know Fiora could be a little bit problematic because of the fact that, you know, she is gonna get massive from the Aurelion Sol power, which I cannot remember, but I think it doubles the stats of the champion. But, you know, I think all in all, if we can beat her in terms of the aggression battle, we should be fine. So I am gonna go ahead and take on Fiora.
I would cut down the opposition.
That's also because I want that champion item chest here. I think this could also be important.
I would cut down the opposition.
Okay, so power overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. Time to duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give the ally tough this round. Okay, so not a great start, but we should be fine. Let's keep the monster harpoon, I would say, just in case we need to use it as a insurance option to deal damage to Fiora. I think what I will do is I will reroll the Slippery Wave Rider. We will reroll the Make It Rain, or do we want to keep the Make It Rain? Let's reroll the Make It Rain. Why not? Because we should be able to get some good champions.
Smell that? A fight's a-cooking.
Okay, Zed is awesome here, but I'm not gonna play it first because it's probably, you know, the War Chef is probably just gonna drag him. So we are gonna pass this and see what happens. Doesn't want to do anything, it's fine. Zed is phenomenal here. I'm keeping Misfortune for Fiora. In case she comes on, we can stun her with the Everfrost. This is why I went with the Everfrost, by the way. I find that it could be kind of useful in situations like this. So we're gonna bring on Zed. And we get a free attack with Teemo, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Or actually, no, let's not do that. Let's keep it for the next turn. I think I have an idea here. Okay, so we're just gonna attack like so. We'll guarantee the damage. Because Zed will summon a similar shadow apparition, if you will. Can't remember its name. Living Shadow, right. Okay, we have Plunder, so we'll play Monkey Business. Fiora should come on here.
They would fall by my blade.
Nice, right into my trap. Misfortune's gonna stun her.
Hey there, little one.
Okay, let's play Teemo.
2, 3, 4.
The reason why I waited to play Teemo, by the way, is because I wanted to get the free attack to be seen by Misfortune. That way she can level up. So, you know, a little bit of foresight there for me. But it's alright. We're just gonna end the round. Okay, so this part is vital. I think we should be safe to attack. If we do this, we might even get the win here, actually. We drag the Fiora with the Powder Monkey. So, yeah, the one thing to note is that this is actually an insane power, the Duelist here. It basically guarantees you save fashionable, sorry, not fashionable, but a very good, you know, a very good way out, essentially, if you don't see a way out. So, Duelist is probably something that you should look into picking up. Some of these common powers, actually, they are kind of decent. But, yeah, coming back to the battle, we should be fine, right? This should be more than enough damage, because 2, 4, 8, and we will get another 8 there. So, yeah, that's definitely enough. Alright, cool.
The captain.
Okay, we get more upgrades. Grant an ally elusive and Nexus strike draw 1. Okay, this could be decent. First time you play a unit this round, granted scout, we already know that, the free promotion from earlier. When you play a spell, reduce my cost by 1. I think this is a much better one to pick up overall, simply because of the fact that grant an ally elusive and Nexus strike draw 1 could be nice. The field promotion, I don't deny it's useful, but it's already a very cheap spell, so I don't think it's gonna have that big of a difference. Okay, we're gonna pick up the Scavenge Camo Cloaker here then. And let's see, we have a champion item chest as well as a item chest. We're gonna head up to the champion item chest. Actually, hold on. Let's see what Fiora, sorry, not Fiora, Poppy and Jin does first. So Poppy, legendary game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in their deck. Round start, the grant the foe strongest ally +1/+1. Jin here, round end also grant the foe's units +1/+1. The player's units have Nexus Strike, create a fleeting Blade's Edge in the foe's hand. I think we're gonna head up to Poppy because I want that champion item chest, so we're gonna pick up. We're gonna head up here. And okay, capture the strongest enemy could actually be decent. I need to double check something though. It's probably gonna stun first, right? And then it's gonna capture the strongest enemy. So it's not gonna be that great because, you know, if it's capture first and then stun, it could potentially capture the strongest enemy then stun the next strongest one. But stun then capture, it's gonna stun first and it's gonna capture the stunned enemy. So I don't think that's good. In that sense, when I'm summoned, draw 1 could be good, especially on an attacking turn. So I think we're gonna pick this up on Misfortune. Okay, so we're gonna head to Poppy here.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
Alright, unstable inventory. Game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in their deck for this game. Heroics, round start, grant the foe's strongest ally +1/+1 for each of their other allies. Alright, Tahm Kench, Maokai, Hired Gun, and Make It Rain. I think what I'm gonna do is... Maokai isn't that useful here, because if it was, you know, pre-leveled up Maokai, when he levels up, he's gonna obliterate the deck, and we could just mill the AI from there, but... it's already leveled up, so I don't think it's that useful. Round start, Summon a Sapling is nice, it could offer us an option to block, but I think I would like to see if we could get something else. Make It Rain, I think, can also go. We will... reroll Hired Gun as well, I feel. We will keep the Tahm Kench. And yeah, I think so. We get 2 Hired Guns here, which I don't really like, but it is what it is, so I'm not gonna complain. Let's attack. I'm not gonna make the same mistake like the first turn. Awesome, we get a Zoe here, which could be good. And 0 cost as well, so I'm gonna bring on.
Baddies beware, Mama's got
Let's bring
a
Monkey
gun.
Business on as well. Alright, it's fine. I'm actually kind of happy with that because basically, what we can do here is we can actually play Island Navigator. We will give up the Ephemeral, But it's fine. We can use the ephemeral to block this guy. We have a 5/7 on her, so it's decent. Yeah, that's fine. We will take the 1 damage. It's okay. So we're gonna do that. I want to keep Misfortune for the next turn. See if we could, you know, play with the stun around a little bit. So let's bring on the Island Navigator first.
Dangerous water.
Proud and loud.
Okay, the AI is smart. Doesn't want to block with that because they know it's gonna die. Right, so Chip here is probably not going to be that useful because we don't have a landmark. It is elusive though, but we might as well just use it to block here. It's fine. Ooh, LeBlanc. Awesome. I think we're still going to bring on Misfortune and then... Wait, Poppy's going to come on for sure. Yeah, Poppy's definitely gonna come on. I saw 4 mana and I saw Poppy as 4. It's definitely gonna summon her. Okay, so we are gonna drop a Misfortune and stun it.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a poison dart here. We might just take out this 1/1, like right now. Okay, and then we can play our scouts. And we should win next turn. Wonderful. Ah, sorry, not next turn, but this turn.
Fortune smiles.
Okay, we get more upgrades here. An upgrade to the Jagged Butcher seems nice, so I'm gonna pick it up. Deal 1 to an ally if this kills it. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Summon a follow with my cost from my regions. This is kind of decent, but Parley will probably be more useful when we have Misfortune on the board, and Misfortune will only come on around turn 3. So Parley is probably going to be a little bit redundant in the early stages. And again, you know, if you haven't noticed the trend here, we're trying to play really aggressively. Just try to overwhelm the board as quick as we can, beat the enemy, and then just get out, you know. We're not going to muck around, essentially. But yeah, Jagged Butcher looks like a much better option overall. So I am going to bring it on. Pick an upgrade for it, I should say. Not bring it on. And we have another Misfortune here of our own. We're just going to see what we deal with, who we take on later. Let's head to the shop first. Okay, power. When you summon a 5+ power ally, it strikes the weakest enemy. This could be useful, so I'm gonna purchase it. I'm not gonna reroll this. It's decent. I am gonna purchase it. We have a sparring student here. Okay, this is the last thing I want. I don't want to go through another battle. Item chest here could be decent, so I think that's much better. We have to see first what champion what are we dealing with in terms of the battles first. Boarding party. When the foe's units attack, deal 1 to the player's battling units and the player's nexus. Fizz here, round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from their regions. It costs 1 less. I think these two are kind of hard to deal with regardless, but I would say the lesser of 2 evils here would probably be the Misfortune. Because it only triggers upon attack, and Misfortune is not going to attack every turn, as we all know. So duplicate could be a bit of a problem, but I think ideally I would prefer to go to Misfortune. We will fight aggression with aggression and see how it goes, so we're gonna take it on.
Sure you can handle me?
Alright, so I already know what it does. I've already read that. Let's take on the copy Misfortune. Okay, we got 2 Misfortunes here, which is not great. For this one, we will keep the Make It Rain, because I think there's probably gonna be a Crackshot Corsair on turn 1. More than likely, from my short experience of this campaign. So what we can do is we can play Make It Rain and just kill it. We will reroll one of the Misfortunes though. Or you know what, we'll keep it. The Make It Rain could be decent, so we'll keep everything. The Jagged Butcher is just in case we need to attack. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll attack first.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
Alright, hired gun, it's fine. That in that sense might be more worth it to bring on Monkey Business, because we definitely need to block next turn. Misfortune's gonna come on as well. We might be able to just, use Misfortune and essentially block the other Misfortune. Okay, that's what we'll do.
the good guys, but not that good.
Oh crap, I forgot it has that copy thing. The duplicate. Jesus. It should be fine though, however. Okay, let's bring on this misfortune and see if we could stun one of it. We're probably gonna have to sacrifice one of our units, which is fine.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Wait, hold on. How come it has... Oh, right. It has the other thing as well. Force units attack. Okay, okay. I forgot about that too. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to drop this powder monkey here. We'll drop this fellow here. And we'll put our misfortune here.
I know what I'm doing.
Wait. This is going to deal 1 to all battling enemies. Okay, so we're going to hold her back.
Mwah.
I'm worried now. Because I think this is probably the wrong one. The fist would have been better. Easier to deal with. I think. Okay, hold on. Let me think about something first. Let's see if we could spam Make It Rains and see if we could take out these 2 misfortunes here. Right, suddenly fighting aggression with aggression isn't that great an idea, but it's okay, it's okay. We're already committed, we might as well make the best out of it.
Never stop shooting.
I go wherever the waves take me.
Okay, I think I have a plan here. We have to, you know, all we have to do is we just have to survive. Survival is the key. Let's bring on the Jagged Butcher first.
With luck, your bounty covers half a meal.
We're gonna take it slow. We're gonna play slowly. We're not gonna be too. We're not gonna rush into making bad decisions. Let's drag this misfortune here. We'll drag her here as well. And we should be able to safely attack, right? No, because the 4 trees. Okay, so we're gonna hang her back, and I think we're gonna commit this. Alright, cool. So things are going to plan. My idea was to, you know, wait for next turn, we play a poison dart and kill it, kill the 10-1. That way we have a better, you know, a more easier situation to deal with, essentially. Okay, so let's play poison dart. We'll deal 2 to misfortune. In case, what I'm also gonna do is I'm also gonna play a Make It Rain here. The reason why I'm playing Make It Rain is because I want to see if we could get lucky and maybe get some of these units here. That way we bring on the Petty Officer. We have a, what is it? It will summon a 0-1 unit if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, a random 1-cost follower. We can't use that as a block, so it could be decent. All right, nice. Things are going to plan so far. Let's drop the Petty Officer here.
I need more
I never miss. Captain's orders.
All right, cool. Misfortune will survive that. That's cool. So we're gonna drop the 5-2 here, 3-1 here, and the 1-2 here. It's probably gonna kill some of it, but yeah, as long as we mitigate some damage, that's more important. Survivability. That's the game here, the game plan. Free attack with Teemo is nice. I think we'll drop a Poppy first, because the 3-4 could be good.
I'll shoot the
Okay, bring on Teemo.
Reporting in. Hold this.
Let's do the make it rain, see if we could take out some units. And we don't, but it's fine. I was hoping to aim for these 3 here, but we don't get that. But it's cool, it's cool. Let's bring on Jagged Butcher as well. We should be in control here. Alright, awesome. We might even get the win here, I think, right? We should be able to. Because these are really, really weak units. We don't even need to drag anything. It should sort itself out.
No backing down. Gotcha in my sights. A Vandal Scout leaves no trace.
Okay, cool. So we get more upgrades, and to be honest, we escaped there because I think I selected the wrong battle in terms of the battle alone. I think Fizz would have been much easier to deal with and a little bit less scary, but towards the end there things evened out. I'm not really sure. Give me your opinions down in the comment section. I think I made the wrong choice, but regardless, we have to move on. So what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna pick up a Monster Harpoon upgrade here. Grant the top ally deck +3/+3 is very, very useful. And deal fighter unit is also nice, so we are gonna pick this up. Okay, so let's head to the item chest here and see what we get. Wow. When I'm summoned, double my power and health with the Slippery Wave Rider is amazing. Scout 4/4 but cost 2 more. I don't like that. Make it rain, draw a champion. I think we're gonna pick up the upgrade to the Slippery Wave Rider. This is a 10/10 elusive, and I think that could be important against Aurelion Sol. In case, say that, we somehow, I would say, we don't deal enough damage, essentially. So that could be really, really important. Alright, so time to heal up here at the healer, which is nice. And we're gonna take on Zed. Round start, the foe gets a mana gem. So this is gonna be one of our first tests, and then I think there's gonna be 2 more battles before Aurelion Sol. Alright, let's see how we fare against Zed.
You've chosen well.
Okay, Perfected Mana Flow. Round start, the foe gets a mana gem, Blade in the Darkness. Round end, if the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. Okay, we get Misfortune here, which is decent. I will keep the Make It Rain because I know Zed has a lot of cheap units coming up. I think we will reroll Monster Harpoon, and I think we'll reroll Vladimir as well. I like Vladimir, don't get me wrong, but I think there might be more useful cards other than Vladimir. Damn it. We get spells, which is not great. I wish it was something else, but it's okay.
I am the blade in the darkness.
Oh my lord, I totally did not anticipate. Right, Zed has the round start, the foe gets a mana gem. I forgot about that, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because we don't have anything that could counter that. I would say we should just pass the turn first. Zed's probably going to summon his ephemeral unit here. So what we'll do is we'll drop the Powder Monkey. We will have to spam the Make It Rains, I'd say. And no, we're not going to spam the Make It Rains. It won't do much for us, so we're just going to ignore it. We'll take the 8 damage like a champ. Okay, pass the turn now.
Claim what is ours.
I know Zed levels up, but it's fine. Because what we are gonna do is we're gonna bring on Misfortune and stun it.
Hey there, little one.
Doesn't attack as well, so we can bring on Zoe. Sorry, doesn't summon anything, not doesn't attack.
They'll never see me coming.
Which is fine. We can play Make It Rain now.
They picked the wrong row.
Another Blade Scout, amazing. But it shouldn't matter. Just drag it like so. And we get 16 damage, awesome. Have to find some way to deal with Zed, but that's a question for a later stage, I would presume.
An apt pupil.
My life for the Order.
I'm gonna invoke, and if we could get a stun, that would be nice. Oh, stun or obliterate. We don't get any of that. We get when I'm summoned, grant me +1/+0, and a warrior challenger could be good for taking on Zed. I think we're just gonna go with the challenger here. It could be nice. What I'd really appreciate, if I'm being frank with you, is a rally. A rally could be decent. But we get Island Navigator here, so we can use the Ephemeral to block the Zed, which is awesome. So we're gonna bring it on.
The ocean whispers her secrets.
Rightio, so let's do the tree one here. We'll have to sacrifice Zoe, so I think we'll sacrifice it to this Windfarer hatchling. We'll put the Ephemeral here.
You've made your path.
We'll take the 4 damage. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I made a mistake there. I must have not seen something. One second, one second. The player's Nexus took damage. Oh, the 4 strongest unit strikes it. Okay, no wonder Zed struck there. I thought the unit that struck it will strike it. So initially I was thinking the 4-3 elusive struck the Nexus. That means the 4-3 elusive will strike it. Okay, I definitely misread something. So I obviously wasn't paying attention, but it's fine. I think we're just gonna take it on again and see what happens. Oh, okay. Ashe could be decent here. Ashe obviously has the Frostbite, so it could be great. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna re-roll Proximity Puff Cap. And we'll keep Hired Gun, I would say. Yeah. Okay, so we know what to do here. Let's drop Hired Gun and give it to Zed.
Success gets you noticed around here.
We'll block it like so.
Fighting ya. Son of a...
Okay, I can actually put on Ashe here. It's really safe to put on Ashe, I would say. Because the units that are going to be summoned are probably kind of weak. Should be fine.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
Strike Zed as well, which is cool. And wow, free Nexus. We're going to attack.
All in the shoulders.
Okay, which is fine. We're going to take out the 2-1. That way we prevent any damage happening. Remember, it's the strongest enemy that strikes, so you need to think about that.
I have unfinished business.
Good. We get Darius, which is nice. We don't get any elusive, so we might have to sack one of the Teemos. It's fine, we have another one here, so I think we will just drop this Teemo.
Another day in the field. You know not what you do. The shadows.
Oh, another one. Okay, I think we'll sack both Teemos. I'm really hesitant to do this, but I don't see a way out. And if we can actually prevent this onslaught here, this initial onslaught, we bring on the Jagged Butchers, trigger the Plunder, and we should be able to get some damage back of our own, I think.
Prepared for anything. You have nothing to gain.
I hope so. We're fine. Please don't give me more elusives. Oh my lord, how many elusives is there? It's fine, it's fine. We are just gonna have to ignore it, I would say. We're gonna have to take the 3 damage. Jesus.
You're left unguarded.
Okay, so bring on the Jagged Butchers. I mainly bring it on because I want to just quickly kill the Nexus next turn. The enemy is out of mana, so we should have a free attack.
I'll burn what I've done. Nothing like the stink of blood and
Should be
sweat.
enough. Yeah, it's enough. It is definitely enough damage.
As the arrow flies. Now begins a new era of peace.
Alright, so not what I was expecting because, you know, I would have preferred if we could kept the revive for Aurelion Sol there, but it is what it is. So I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna have to pick up the challenger here with Misfortune, I'd say. I don't see anything else that is great. 2 NM summon and the strongest enemy and I strike each other is not good because I wanted to survive, I don't want her to die. Shadow Totem with Teemo could actually be decent. The free attack, no, the free attack doesn't work that way. The free attack only applies to the, you know, the regular unit. If I'm not mistaken, the Ephemeral doesn't free attack with it as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pick up the challenger for Misfortune. Might be better. Alright, so we are on our, you know, we're gonna have to make it count, guys, because we are out of revives, and there's, I think, one battle here, one more somewhere around here, and then it's Aurelion Sol. Okay, let's see what our options here first. Let's pick up the power node. Spells cost 1 less, round start, create a fleeting 0 counterfeit copies. When damage the enemy nexus, grant the top ally in your deck +1/+1. We're gonna reroll this because I suspect this is the final reward, power reward. So let's see if we can get something really, really good. Game start, get a mana gem. I'm gonna pick this up. No question about it. I am gonna pick that up. And let's see what our options here. We can go to either Zed and Unyielding Determination. I'm sorry, on Draven, not Zed. And this is a Gathering Storm on Yasuo. Stun the foe's player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1. Game start, the foe adds a random item to each card in the deck for this game. I think all in all we're gonna go towards Yasuo because the Unyielding Determination I really don't like. So I think we're gonna head towards Yasuo. I know the stun could be a bit scary, but if all goes well we should be fine, if I'm being honest.
My destination.
Alright, Lee Sin here. We'll reroll Field Promotion. We'll keep the Petty Officer and the Jagged Butcher. I think what I've summarized from this run is that units are definitely much more important than spells. So, yeah, something to take note. It's probably something that I should have known, but, you know, we learn as we go. We learn along the way. Alright, so we're gonna hit OK. And we should be happy with this. Okay, I'm super happy with this. 0 cost Annie and Misfortune. Let's hope I don't cock this up. So we're gonna bring on Annie first.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
Oh, elusive as well is perfect. Let's put Misfortune. No, let's not bring on Misfortune. No, we can't stun it, and then we should. Okay, we're gonna stun. We're gonna play really aggressively here. Oh, we get Vayne as well.
It's almost time.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Okay, we're gonna put on a Petty Officer because he is probably just gonna be here to, you know, wait out the turn, bait out the Yasuo turn here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it on.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
I face my fate. Your turn.
Alright, cool. So I remember that there is the, you know, stun the weakest unit. So that's why we brought it out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on a Powder Monkey here. Because I didn't want it stunning the Powder Monkey or something. I wanted to stun something weaker. That's why I brought on the Petty Officer. Vayne. I haven't really played Vayne, so, you know, I've seen the trailer, of course, but my memory's bad. So let me just quickly refresh myself. Summon around cost, create 0 cost, Tumble in hand. Tumble. Equipment ally with equipment in hand that costs 2 or less. It starts a free attack. We don't have any equipment, so I don't think it's going to be that useful. I think we're going to ignore Vayne first. Let's bring on the 2 Plunder Jagged Butchers. And we might be able to strike Yasuo because the Plunder could be good. It's going to bring it up to a 5-5, just to double confirm. And Trifarian Might will kill Yasuo. Nice, nice. That's actually better. So we're going to bring him on.
There's plenty of killing left.
Wait, hold on. It strikes the weakest enemy. Alright, alright. I made another mistake. But that's fine. We are probably going to get 5 damage here, which is decent.
Started without me.
And actually, we should win here. Because of the Powder Monkey with the Challenger. Yes, we do win here. Awesome. We drag Yasuo here, and we get the win. Alright, that was cool. I cannot stress how important that Annie was because, you know, you must remember Annie will actually benefit greatly from Misfortune in this run because Misfortune has the, where is it? The Luden's Tempest. All your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. So if we get Annie, it's actually amazing because she will essentially benefit greatly when Misfortune comes on the board. Regardless, we have a very good option here in the Make It Rain. 50% chance to create a copy of me that costs 0. So I like this. I'm gonna pick this up. And we have Darius here. Round end, deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. Yeah, scary. We're just gonna take it on though. Let's deal with the shop first. Buy a power. Round start, summon a random 1 cost Poro is nice. So yeah, I think we're just gonna pick it up. And we have Darius and then we have Swain. So it looks like the Noxian Trifarian is for some reason guarding Aurelion Sol. I know I said we're not going to go into a story here, but let's just pretend that Noxus has somehow invaded Targon and they have somehow occupied the Targonian mountain. I'm pretty sure Pantheon and the other aspects will have something to say with that. But, you know, we're just going to pretend that this is the case right now. Let's go ahead and take on Darius here.
Every army needs a general.
Power Overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. Deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. Actually, hold on. I want to see if Swain... Please tell me he doesn't have Unyielding Spirit. He does not have Unyielding Spirit. Nice. Aurelion Sol also does not have that. Cool. Alright, so we're pretty safe. Let's take on Darius. Not good. I would prefer some champions. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to reroll Jagged Butcher. We will keep Make It Rain. And we'll reroll the Petty Officer. Hopefully we get some good champions. My name is Darius and I am the Hand of Noxus. Survive and I may yet find you worthy. Okay, I wanted to say Mr. Yi, but Master Yi is actually good here because he will attack and strike the weakest enemy. That could be important. So I think we're going to bring him on.
To restore this legacy is my greatest honor.
And wow, free Nexus. Okay. I wanted to save the Jagged Butcher for later, but this is a free Nexus. This is too good to pass up. I'm going to bring it on.
I'll burn what I've done.
We get 20 damage.
Get past me.
Alpha strike.
Okay, this is the plan. I know the Legion Rearguard here is guaranteed to die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a poison dart on this Legion Rearguard. And then we'll do a Make It Rain. This is gonna guarantee damage to the Legion Rearguard. It's definitely gonna kill it because this is 1 and this is 2. No, this is 1. Right, I forgot Misfortune is on the board. I keep forgetting. In that sense, it might not be that great. I really don't want to bring on Misfortune yet. I tell you, let's actually wait. It ends the round. Oh, okay, it ends the round, so that means it's not gonna summon anything. Okay, so we might as well just bring on Misfortune and guarantee the damage next turn. Okay.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Okay, cool. We're not even gonna deal 2. We're just gonna ignore it first. We're gonna take some damage here, but it's fine. Because this is a guaranteed win here. Okay, it's cool. We still win.
That's how we do things in Bilgewater.
Right, we get more upgrades to the Jagged Butcher, so I'm gonna pick this up. Round start getting extra mana gem on him is kind of decent, so definitely. Okay, so we're gonna take on Swain now, which is our final battle before Aurelion Sol. Let's hope that we have enough to, you know, get past Swain here, because I'm worried that we don't have revives. That could be a problem. But it's fine, we're just gonna take it on.
Show them their place.
Alright, Power Overwhelming. Round end, grant the foe's units +1/+1. Suffer, round start, do 3 to all the player's damage units. Oh, Lucian is a very great start here. Lucian, Hired Gun, and Petty Officer. We're gonna keep this.
No one's the wiser.
Lucian is good because of his double attack, by the way, guys. Let's bring him on, because, you know, why the hell not? Actually, hold on. Culling Strike, no. Culling Strike is probably improbable, because 2 mana, right? So we're gonna bring on Lucian.
Don't get in my way. For the Empire.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's put Hired Gun.
Get bloody, get paid.
Right, let's put on Misfortune as well. She should benefit from this greatly. Or actually, no. We can actually get Rally again. That would be much better. You know what? Let's pass first. Oh, come on. I did the same mistake again. I wanted to, you know, bring on the... You know, I wanted to wait for the AI to summon first. Then we bring on Misfortune and then, you know, play from there. But... yeah, I definitely screwed up. I hope I didn't make a terrible mistake there. It's fine, it's fine. What we'll do is we'll replace the 2-1 here. And Misfortune should stun the Swain.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
I definitely screwed up there, I won't lie. But I hope we don't pay the price. Okay, so I'm definitely not... I really have to stick to my own advice and not play too smart. We have to play, you know, what I mean by not play too smart is don't think too much, essentially. Let's drag the Swain here. We'll put the 8/5 here. And we'll just commit this first.
For the Empire.
Oh, I'm very lucky. I'm really, really lucky. You'll see why.
For the glory of Noxus.
Take damage here, but it's fine. Slippery Wave Rider. For the clutch, potentially.
I helped build this empire. We know the price and prizes of conquest.
Okay, Lucian's double attack. No, wait, we don't have Challenger on him. Right, right.
Fresh out of mercy.
We should be fine, though. Right? If we drag the 4/5 here. Okay, let's say Swain blocks 11, 12. We're gonna guarantee get 10 damage. That means we have 7 left in excess, right? So it's probably gonna block Lucian. Okay, I think we're fine regardless, so I'm kind of confident with this. I'm kind of confident. I'm really, really confident with this. Really, really confident.
You lack discipline.
Just enough, thank goodness. I knew we had around that number, and if we didn't have enough, we had the make it ranges to, you know, clean up essentially. So yeah, I was fine, but just needed to get a little bit of a confirmation from Oracle Eye. Okay, so let's resolve this.
Every scar a lesson. And stay dead.
Okay, we get another upgrade to Island Navigator, and the same thing with the Slippery Wave Rider, the, what is the Black Cleaver. So I think we're gonna pick this up. It's a very decent power. I think it might be useful heading into Aurelion Sol. So yeah, final battle against Aurelion Sol, guys. Kawa, Worship, and Beck, Legendary. Round end, the foe summons a random level 2 champion with cost equal to their max mana. Round start, the foe gets a mana gem, so kinda scary. We're just gonna fight him though and see what happens.
Naturally.
Okay, not a great start. I think we'll re-roll everything here. I think we'll just keep the Anivia. Yeah, we'll keep the Anivia. We'll re-roll everything else. We definitely want to keep Misfortune for the attacking turn, so I think we'll bring on Tristana here.
Scouts wear helmets.
I'm using my brain again. I'm using my brain again. Alright, so it should be fine though if we pass here. The Viego's gonna come on. Right. So I think we can safely stun the Viego here.
Hey there, little one.
Oh, why you gotta do that, man? It obliterates our Misfortune. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We should be okay. Well, it's actually good because we can actually summon it. We can actually summon Misfortune again, and we can stun it again. So yeah, that's actually for the better. So we'll accept this. We can even draw a champion if we want to. Actually, no, let's put on the Jagged Butcher. We're not gonna get the Plunder buff, but I want that Crystal Carrier here. That could be important.
I'll burn what I've done.
So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna drag the 3/4 here. Actually, hold on. Crest of Insight. Get an extra mana gem this round. Yeah, it's gonna probably summon Aurelion Sol as a result. What to do, what to do, what to do. Fearsome, we are gonna guarantee 3 damage. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll bring the 3/4 here. The Plucky Poro is definitely gonna die. Even if I don't summon it, it's gonna block it here. But we will get 4/4 from... We'll get 4 damage here. So it's gonna be 3 plus 4. It's gonna be 7. Cool. 10 actually. But, you know, still fine. Dang, Tryndamere is not good at all.
They think themselves cultured.
Okay, we might have to bank on elusives. Let's bring on Misfortune. We're gonna use it to stun. And... Hold on. Misfortune is a draw 1, right? When I summon draw 1, right. So if we bring her on, all of these will get a buff. And we can actually stall out some turns, I would say. Yeah, the point here is to stall. That's the idea. Okay, we'll bring her on.
Hey there, little one.
Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll put the 4-1 on to Tryndamere. We're gonna have to stall out turns. There's the only way to win this, I think, is to stall out turns. 3-1. Yeah.
You will serve.
I didn't notice, but we actually drew a Lysandra here, which is amazing. Your Nexus is tough, and that's definitely good. So we're gonna bring her on for sure. This will actually give us a little bit more survival ability, and I like that. I really want a scout here. If we can get a scout, that would be great. Wonderful. We get a scout. Let's bring it on.
Every wave is a path.
Surrender to me.
Oh no! Why? Obliterate a unit. Oh my lord. I think the AI sees what I was doing. What I wanted to do was I wanted to bring on the scout and then potentially, you know, with the challenger and maybe just challenge some units. So maybe we could whittle down the health a little bit and then we could, you know, react from there. But this ruins everything. We're just gonna resolve first, but let's see what happens. I think we should be fine, hopefully. I won't lie, I'm a bit confused, but we're definitely not going to want to give up the Lysandra. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to attack like so. We definitely don't want to feed this Aurelion Sol here, so we're definitely not going to let him, you know, block or something. Let's drag the 4-4 here. Let's drag the 2-1 down here as well. We get some survival ability that way. Right? Or this might be better actually. Hold on. Let me just use Oracle's Eye to check. I want to kill the Inviola's Vox here. I gotta tell what, the Ephemeral's gonna die regardless, because regardless who we block, the Ephemeral's gonna die. We might as well block the Viego here. So, yeah, I think we should be okay with that, I think. We should be okay with that. Okay, this is what we'll do. Play the Ice Shard. We'll deal 2 to everything. We get some damage at Nexus. Plus, if worse comes to worse, we'll just use the Ice Shard and see we could will down the Nexus. If it comes to that, we will result to it.
Stinging cold.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell happened here? What the? Oh my goodness me! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't even make this. I didn't even realize that. Deal 2, it's gonna deal 2 to everything. That means the units are gonna die as well. So we should have just attacked first and then deal 2. Oh my lord. Ay, ay, ay. I screwed up so badly on that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure we can still win this, but yeah, I am definitely gonna try. So, let's see. Deal 6 to a unit. Plunder, I cost 2 less. We can maybe deal 6 to Inviola's here. I'm kicking myself on that one because I know that was a terrible mistake. That mistake shouldn't have been made. But we're just gonna have to live with it, I would say. Okay, you know what? We'll take out the Inviola's Vox. Why not? This Obliterate isn't really gonna help much, but the Vulnerable could be good, especially on the Aurelion Sol. So I think we'll just bring him on. I will pick up the Eraser skill.
Sometimes you just need a galaxy destroyed.
This is not great at all. I'm a bit concerned. Duplicate Aurelion Sol. Why is it duplicated? Hold on. I'm so confused right now. I'm not even sure what's going on. Where did that Aurelion Sol come from? Why is there a duplicate? I don't know how the duplicate came on, but I'm not happy. It's not gonna... And where's Lysandra? How the hell did she die? Jesus, what the hell even is going on right now? Oh, the deal 2 took out Lysandra. Okay, okay. Alright. I thought... Wait, actually, I'm not sure. How the hell did Lysandra die? If someone caught that, please let me know. I'm really confused. Anyway, let's actually just bring on... There's definitely no way of winning this. Let's actually bring on Anivia, right? Darius, Anivia. There's definitely no way of winning this if I'm gonna be honest. Razor Skill. You know what? Let's bring on the Razor Skill Hunter. Why the hell not? We're probably not gonna win this either way.
There's blood in the water.
Damn it. We might need to block with something, so I think we'll just do a proximity puff cap, I would guess. Deal 2 to a unit. If one of your traps or boons activated this round, deal 4 to it instead. None of our traps activated. Where the hell is the Teemo when I need him? I think we'll just drop the Alawi, I would say. We need the block though, that's the problem. There's nothing to block with. There is nothing to block with. We might just have to sacrifice the Alawi. Yeah, the tentacles is... She's probably going to be useless because we don't have tentacles at the moment.
Truth better. Truth is no betting.
Okay, we're dead. Deal 15 to all enemies, we're dead.
You dare try to tame me?
We are screwed. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ. 116 damage, guys. This is what we have to go up against, by the way. So, right, if you're watching this, possibly look into it. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's kind of challenging, but I think if I, did not misplay a couple of stuff earlier, it could have gone much better. But, yeah, we're just gonna have to take the L here. It's fine. Okay, so that is the run complete, and obviously we didn't exactly win, but it's a good how would I say it? It's a good way to show you guys what you're potentially going up against if you haven't played the entire campaign. It's also a good opportunity to tell not really tell you, but show you. But you could have a very sound and easy path all the way up to the Aurelion Sol. But at the Aurelion Sol, if you are unable to control things, things would probably have gone out of hand. And I think the main reason why I lost is probably because of that Zed battle there. I did not understand, well, not really didn't understand. I wasn't paying attention to what the power did. The power, essentially, the one that struck the Nexus. So, I think we had the revive. We could have made something out of that. But because we didn't have the revive, it's unfortunate. That's why I say I would have preferred we could have kept the revive for the end. But regardless, it is what it is, so it's a botch run. I'm not gonna lie. The good thing is we level up Misfortune to level 29. I think we're gonna attempt this again. So I'm gonna try to come back at level 30 and see how it goes. Maybe the additional rare relic would make a difference. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. And by the way, this is the powers that we picked up. Very decent set, by the way. It's such a shame that we couldn't make this work. Legendary level up power here, and I believe higher education, welcome gifts, Trifair and Mike, Mana Flow, Little Buddies, and the Duelist as well. This was an exceptional run, I should say. This is probably a very, very good run in terms of the power selection. A lot of very, very good powers. But obviously, it's at the end of the day, it's in the hands of the player playing it. And in my opinion, I wasn't playing it too well. So yeah, obviously we lost. But yeah, that's the run for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know again we lost, but just, you know, maybe take it as a lesson to learn and, you know, something to take away from. Something to learn when you are trying to attempt this run for yourself. But regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed the run. We're gonna come at it again, stronger potentially, and we'll see how it goes. Regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, consider smashing that like button as well as subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. But most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra content just like this one here on the channel. And with that being said, this is Kevlo signing off. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.